Peekay Truth interviews Professor James Fetzer.
Second part of the show, but initially I want to just bring up a few things. Well, just to start off, what's the weather like there? It's the middle of autumn.
Before we get started, who is Professor James Fetzer, you might ask? Oh, here he is on Wikipedia with an extensive page. Oh, his whole life story is on Wikipedia. Fetzer began to promote JFK conspiracy theories in the early 90s. He later promoted 9/11 conspiracy theories and Holocaust denial. So as we have become aware, the conspiracy theory narrative is always in the background. It's not a truth exposure. Okay, so you have ideas like 9/11, JFK, the fucking Holocaust, and the moon landing, for example. And in the same producers of these stories also produce the conspiracies. And then they have fucking characters like this that are used to push their alternative narratives, to create the debate, to create the politics. Sandy Hook, yeah. We see that with people like Alex Jones. We are aware of that. And to prove this to you, here we have James Fetzer.
Impact segment tonight, as we told you last night, University of Wisconsin.
On the O'Reilly Factor, Fox News. So the news is all fake, isn't it, PK? It's all lies. Yet here is the guy on your YouTube channel you're speaking to.
Dr. Kevin Barrett has called President Bush a murderer, saying he orchestrated 9/11 without providing a shred of evidence of that charge. Despite that defamation, Barrett teaching a course on Islam this semester at the University of Wisconsin. The only sanction against him is an order to stop making public statements. Joining us now from Madison is James Fetzer, a recent retired professor from the University of Minnesota Duluth.
He's so controversial, and there's campaigns out to stop this guy, yet here he is on the fucking news. Mainstream news.
Supports Barrett. I'm getting a little tired of Barrett and Ward Churchill and other college professors who hate their country and who bring this hatred onto a campus full of impressionable students. Am I wrong to be offended and angry about that, sir?
Well, you are wrong, Bill, because you haven't studied the case. We've created an organization consisting of experts and scholars, pilots, aeronautical engineers.
See, it's just a red herring. Like, you have the original bogus 9/11 story, and this clown just pushing this fucking angle. He's just a gatekeeper. Bush orchestrated 9/11. So it's not an exposure at all, because he's still pushing the original lie of the story, but just shifting the blame.
Second part of the show, but initially I want to just bring up a few things. Well, just to start off, what's the weather like there? It's the middle of autumn.
And here you'll see PK singing this guy's praises. Because PK's the same. He's just a carbon copy of this guy. They're both the same. PK will deny he's a gatekeeper. He's a shill, whatever. But he's associated with this guy. His views make no sense. Firstly, when he says the news is all lies, and this guy is on the fucking news.
Hello, everyone. I have a special guest today. Most people know him. In my opinion, he is the encyclopedia of what we call, I don't want to use the term conspiracy theories, but the encyclopedia of exposing all the lies that we've been told throughout the years.
How so? How so? He's pushing lies on the fucking news like Bush did 9/11, when 9/11 was just a joke. Okay? Without getting into that. And you are fucking lying to people, Peekay, by telling people, by singing this clown praises and falsely representing him. Therefore, you are guilty by association.
Going all the way back to the JFK assassination, this man is just a wealth of knowledge. There's no one like him in the world as far as I'm concerned. I believe he probably spends day and night doing his research. He's written so many books. It's with great pleasure I welcome.
I think I'll leave it at that, but it gets the point across about people want concrete evidence that Peekay is a shill. This is about as close as you will get. Without finding some fucking employment contract. Whether he is a legitimate shill or not, I won't even get into that, but he does push disinfo and lies under the guise of sharing truth, which makes him false. And it's very unusual that this guy here, Peekay Truth, has apparently been around in these truth circles for 2 decades, but he still can't see through idiots like this who appear on mainstream news. This Peekay doesn't question it. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
So I'm really glad we were able to put this together.
Me too.
Yeah. And welcome very much to Conversation. A pleasure to welcome to the program a scholar, a polymath, a real scholar. It's a great honor to welcome him to Conversations. That being James H. Fetzer, or Jim Fetzer, he likes to be called, a distinguished professor, the Mennonite distinguished professor for a long time at the University of Minnesota, Duluth, I understand.
That's right.
It gets
Jeff.
cold up there.
It does, 35.
That's Zimmerman's territory, isn't that where?
Yes. He was born, yeah. Dylan.
So you see people like Mark Passio going around doing similar things to this, speaking at these fucking conferences.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We're going to start right now. Gentlemen.
America was nuked on 9/11. Yeah, I'm sure America was. happened
As
to
per previous
JFK?
Marine
424,000 views.
For being here. A funny thing happened on the way to JFK's presidency.
You're only as good as the company you keep, PK.